Okay, I think that should make us live. Let's have a quick check. Has it gone through? Are we live? It looks like I am live according to YouTube, which is always a good indicator since that is where we are streaming. And let me just adjust my top. For those of you wondering, yes, that is a poppy. It is the 11th of the 11th, so that's what we do on the 11th. So, yeah. And the first thing I want to do is say hello and welcome to GameHammer Live. I am a little bit slower tonight because I am on so many painkillers. My hip has gone, basically, and it's one of those situations. So we're just going to make the best of it as we go. So if I bring up the main screen, we're going to look at the news first. So it is, again, I said this before, I'm not keen on the guy's attitude toward other news sites for the retro industry, but he does have a good site. So into retro news, we have Attack of the Petsky Robots, which sounds amazing. And apparently this is an Amiga port, so that'll be very interesting. I thought when I was thinking Petsky, that can't be Petsky, because look at the colours, but no, that's an Amiga port, which makes an awful lot more sense. So yeah, that'll look pretty good. Where is it coming from? He made the action adventure game Petsky Robots for the Atari XL, and he's moved it over, and the plus 4 and VIC-20, of course. And now he's moving it to the Amiga. That's great. Snowforce. Don't know this one. Another festive game coming for the C64 shoot 'em up fans. So that'll be nice. And a lady coder there, so that's cool. Don't see many of them. I feel sometimes like I'm in a big minority there. Very well, not a big minority, a very small minority. Double Dragon is coming for the Amiga. I thought Double Dragon was already on the Amiga. Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting. Ah, it was, but they felt the Amiga version was lacking, so they're making a new version. Wow, that looks actually almost arcade perfect. That is very cool. Quest for Glory 4. Isn't that a PC game? I thought it was. So what's this coming for? Is this oh, a download enhancement. Okay, I thought it was a port to another system. Black Sea ZX Spectrum, that looks pretty good. I think we had this last week, wasn't this released last week? Or perhaps not. Stoker, eagerly awaited. That's on C64. That's a C64 game. I am amazed. That looks wow. I am genuinely amazed. That looks amazing. Hello to Sir Patrick Furlong. How are you doing? Hyper Echelon coming to Steam. Ah, so it's a retro style. Okay. Which rescue service? Smoothly and with style. Okay, I need to play that. That looks cool. But C64, yeah, I thought it might be. We'll get the C64 out. It's in the corner, and we'll see how it goes from there. Forest Saver, Save the Trees. Another Commodore 64 is getting a lot of games at the moment. This is quite interesting. We're gonna have to dig the C64 out and give it a try. Son of the Kung Fu Master, Devil's Temple on Amiga. Lost Asylum, a rough and tumble inspirations coming to the Amiga. That looks a little bit like a Mario with a gun. That's very interesting. Supremacy 30th Anniversary Edition, released for the C64. So we've had a lot of interesting stuff for the C64. I think we're going to see an awful lot more, what can we say? Amstrad stuff is going to be coming out. Let's put it that way. Another C64 shooter, Demon Slayer on the PC. That looks interesting. It's a Castlevania style. I've been playing a lot of guys. I believe if you go to Xbox Live at the moment, maybe now that Halloween's over, it won't be. But Castlevania on there, the collection, I got it for about £4, just on the run up to Halloween when it was on sale, and wow, worth every penny. Hello to Iron Horse Railways. It says, evening Zoe, just stopping by for a short while, almost bedtime for me. Anyway, can you get Lemmings? Yes. We can play Lemmings. I have it on the Amstrad, definitely on the Amstrad. So yes, we could play that. I don't know about any other version. Well, I have the PlayStation version, but it's weird. So yeah, we can play Lemmings. Possibly not tonight because I do have plans, but Lemmings will be on the list, definitely. So what else we got? Final Assault FPS for the Atari... An FPS for the Atari 8-bit where the gun looks a bit like a, let's say, some kind of ham wand, and leave it at that. Vegetables Deluxe, a match 3 game on the VIC-20. I think we're getting down to stuff that we saw last time. Amstrad avoids being splattered into giblets in this new Amstrad game. Here we go. Yes, Iron Horse, that didn't look gun-like, did it? I think it's a ham wand. Amstrad CPC, because the CPC Retro Dev Contest is out. Oh, and talking of Amstrad CPC stuff, you'll be happy to know that my articles for the new issue... No, that's not the right button. My articles for the new issue of of Amtix magazine have been submitted, so you will be seeing... Wow! My goodness, that is not good. So you'll be seeing my computer fall over. That's not what I planned tonight. That was certainly a surprise. Woke everyone up. What is... Oh, it's a broken disc. That's okay. I know what that is, so I can throw that in the bin. And, well, that certainly woke me up. Let's put it that way. Turn... Oh. I have a small camera here, and I've just accidentally turned it on while moving it away from the computer, which almost fell over. Right, so everyone is now thoroughly awake, I hope, because that wasn't a camera that fell over. That wasn't my webcam that fell over. That was my Mac. So, yeah, that's not great news, is it? I thought it was perfectly balanced, but apparently I was wrong. So, yes, Sir Patrick says, have you got the sweets ready? Yes, I have. So what else have we got for these games? Cosmic Gatlin and Run and Gun. Is this where we came in last time? No, it isn't. So we got a Run and Gun game. Cosmic Gatlin. We have a Sims-style Amstrad game called Survive. Oh, we have to play that. That's going to be great. Wrecking Ball. That's where we got to. Wrecking Ball. Yes. So we are definitely going to have a lot of fun. So thank you, Sir Patrick, for the sweeties and for what we're going to be using tonight. Because I have some... Iron Horse, you are absolutely right. That Sims game does look interesting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So what we have tonight, which is why Lemmings may have to wait, is a little something that Sir Patrick sent over. It is Amstrad Compilation Disc PP5. Now, it's on here. We have The Doors of Doom, one fantastic game. Kabbalah, one very interesting game. Roland in Time, a fantastic game. Shape and Sound, which I have no idea what it is. Tuba Ruba, which I kind of think I know what it is. And The Prize, a game that I almost bought a set of this off eBay not long ago, simply because I didn't know what The Prize was. So we're going to see what this is. So I've got the disc here. On side one, we have Doors of Doom, Kabbalah, and Roland in Time. And on the other side, Shape and Sound, Tuba Ruba, and The Prize. So I'm going to start with Doors of Doom, and I think we will all like it. Patrick says, oh, I thought you were going to show off the interface. I haven't got to that yet. Okay, let's try and put this disc in. There, it didn't seem to want to go in. Iron Horse Railways. I think I once ordered that from my local Indian takeaway, Kabbalah. Okay, it's a possibility. I think it's an Eastern thing, yeah. So I'm going to bring this up, but before I do that, I'm going to move over to this. Right, we're not using that camera tonight because it's currently looking at Moomin Mama because it fell over. So everything is not working tonight. My hip is gone, and I won't be walking around too much. Let's put it that way. So Patrick has sent this. I don't know what it is exactly. It's either a DDI1, a DDI2, or a DDI3. And it's a floppy interface. And normally I use what's called the flopper. But I don't know whether you can write to this. You can't write to the flopper, which means that I can't convert all my old games to SD card. If I can with this, that's going to change things a lot because we will be getting over the Christmas period a fair amount more games. Which brings me to the other thing that I wanted to talk about tonight before I went into the games. There won't be a GameHammer Live next week because instead we'll be starting GameHammer Live game coding again because it's time for us to make the new Christmas game. It's going to be a Roland game again. I'm going to be using the arcade game designer or whatever it is that I bought a while back to do this. And it's going to be quite interesting. Roland is going back to the North Pole after Roland Goes Rescuing. And he's going to help Santa again in Roland Goes Rescuing 2. Roland Goes Rescuing 2, back to the Iceland. We'll see how it goes. But that's what's happening from next week, so we'll see how long that goes. And it's going to last until we've made the game for Christmas. So, could take a few weeks, could take 1 week. It depends on how quick we get into this game. But we'll see what happens. I'm just moving my leg into position so I can use this stuff. So let's have a look at what's on this drive. Patrick says, is Jenny the butler in today? No, she's not. Jenny is in bed because she has to get up for work at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, Amstrad CPC 6128, so for a good thing I'm running it on the 6128 then. Doors of Doom, Kabbalah and Roland in time. That's... My hair keeps getting in the way. Iron Horse Railway says, I used to make a few games back in the day using a software called GameMaker. Used its own language code based on BASIC, I think. Oh, I know the name of GameMaker, yeah. And Sir Patrick says, talking of game coding, there's a possibility of a new port of Virgo 1, this time to the Commodore Plus 4. Oh, that's excellent. That'll be great news. I'd love to see that, Sir Patrick. Thank you. And hello to Logan Clary. How are you doing? So we've got these 3 games, and we're going to play Doors of Doom. Now, Doors of Doom is a great game. I've actually reviewed it at some point. I can't remember when. Okay, that sounds like it's not going to... Yeah. Read fail on the drive. Okay. This sometimes happens, unfortunately, with older games. Let me just try and... Ah. There. Right. Let's try that again. I'm doing okay. I think the disc is a little old and we're starting to stick a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. So, Doors of Doom. Let's see how this goes. These sweeties that Sir Patrick sent, by the way, are incredibly sour. I love it. It's great. Oh, no. Okay. Let's try this again. Kabbalah. The advantage of all these old games is that I do have copies. In fact, all 3 of these I have copies of on cassette because they came... Roland in Time came with my original Amstrad CPC. The green screen 464. Doors of Doom and Kabbalah came with my second CPC. The first one had an unfortunate accident where my sister poured orange juice on it by accident. I'm not going to blame her, but I am going to keep bringing that up because, Beth, you destroyed my favourite item in all the world. So I am not going to let you down. This happened in 1986. I am not going to let you down. Let you live it down. So for the second computer, since I loved the Amstrad so much, my dad, instead of buying a replacement Amstrad 464 with a green screen monitor, he got us a CPC 464 with a colour screen. And it came with a new set of games. One of which was Doors of Doom, another one was Kabbalah, and a load of other stuff like World Series Baseball, which actually I have also reviewed on CPC. So we're going to try the other side of this disc, see if this works out. Run disc. So, shape generator, sound effects generator, shape generator demo, Tuba Aruba, which is a different... Okay, that says Tube Aruba on here. I'm going to bring up the screen so you can see this. That says Tube Aruba. On this, it says Tube, as in Tube. sorry, T-U-B-A, tuba ruba. So what is this? I'm going to bring out the instructions. Let's have a look at the instructions. Logan Clary says the Grunk Buffer Shank Redemption. What is all? Doors of Doom, the instructions for that. Shape and Sound has a lot of instructions. Wow, this looks like it's quite an in-depth thing. It's RSX commands. Oh, it's... Okay, so the shape and generator and sound effect generator appear to be for creating sound. You could possibly use them in your own software. Okay, Tubaruba. At school, you have an infamous reputation for truanting, never doing homework, getting into fights, and sticking gum in all sorts of strange places. This sounds an awful lot like someone who's not me. For some curious reason, you have acquired the nickname Tubaruba, and whenever the teachers come across the slightest bit of trouble, you can bet that Tubaruba will be behind it. Up until now, you have been quite lucky in avoiding the teachers, but getting caught smashing a window by the headmaster means trouble. The headmaster has given you an option. Either you collect £50 to cover the cost of repairing the window, or you will be expelled. He also says that your end-of-term grade will now be based on the amount of money you do collect. And then, feeling very confident with himself, the headmaster bets you his Ferrari sports car that you will not collect all the money in time. This sounds quite strange. So, the game contains many varied creatures and locations. It has continuous music and speech with the SSA-1, which is something that I tried to get on eBay and then got outbid. But I'll get one eventually. There is a special high score table with bouncing sprites, and the graphics and explosions are quite realistic. I don't want realistic explosions in an Amstrad. I want to keep my Amstrad. That sounds really bad. Okay, so Tubaruba is basically school days. Yeah? Does that sound an awful lot like some kind of school days clone? Let's give this a try. Tubaruba. I need to see what this is. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, read, fail, retry. Yep, disk's old. Alright, so what's the prize? You're in charge of the spaceship Almazoon. What? Almazoon? Fully armed with laser pulse torpedoes. Your mission to discover the mystery of the maze. Many people have tried, many people have failed. Some perish on the first level, their debris scattered throughout all eternity, while others fail on the very threshold of the Chamber of Midas, where the secret is held. Well, if it's Midas, it's going to be gold then, isn't it? Guardians are strewn throughout the maze and fall into 4 categories. Mutants, Crushers, Death Drones, and Messengers. The Messengers of the maze rush about in certain locations, relaying information to the mutants as to your whereabouts and progress through the maze. So, this sounds like it's a really nice disc. This sounds like it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. So, what I suggest I do is repair the disc at some point. If I just create a new version of it from a copy I can get online, then that sounds like the best way to do this. Okay, so we're going to leave that there for the moment because I can't do anything with it. Yeah, the disc is old. Let's put it that way. The protective bit keeps sticking and then moving across. So, no matter. It's a very nice condition set, so if I can get a replacement disc, then that'll be very cool. So, I have a suggestion that we try out Midas Touchy Subject. For PlayStation 2 fans and possibly some PS1 fans, Midas is infamous, let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm going to now... Let's have a look. I have here... This appears to... Okay, I'm just going to turn everything off for a second. Because we need to test out... Come on. There. Sorry about that, I couldn't work out which button it was. I need to test out whether I can connect this DJI 3 connector. Yes, I think I see what this is. So, if I avoid this, because let's face it, I don't actually need it, do I? I could... No, actually I do need this. So if I take that out, is that the same as either of these? This is the same. Right, I've worked out what I need to do for the connector. So if I have to take out the disk drive interface, I can't have that attached because it'll confuse everything. So I take the DDI one off the, well, the FD one off the back of this. So I've got the 64K memory expansion here. Where did I put the... There it is. I am not doing well tonight. Sorry about this. I also admit I never got this going on the 6128, but you might have more luck. Well, that's interesting. It won't fit. It won't fit on the back of this connector. So what is this? My goodness, what is this? I am actually surprised. I don't know what this is or how to connect it. Is this one of Zaxxon's oddities? Patrick, is this one of Zaxxon's? I have a feeling that it won't fit into where I expected it to fit. But it might fit into the other one. So let me just disconnect everything from this CPC. I'm trying to use it on a 464. Does this go into the other connect, like the printer interface or something? Ah! Does it fit on the printer port? Is that how this works? That's interesting. So does that mean I can just leave the other thing connected? Oh, this is odd. Right, okay, so if I leave that connected but don't plug in the disk drive just in case, and then reattach the 64K memory block. Okay, got it from someone on Facebook and said it was something for the CPC. Right, fair enough. Okay, let me plug everything back in. You guys, this is the weirdest episode of GameHammer Live that we've had for a while, because you can't see what I'm doing. But at the moment, I'm trying to plug in a new device that may or may not work, depending on whether I've worked out what the hell it is. But it's certainly interesting, let's put it that way. Right. So that would have to go to there, wouldn't it? Right, okay, so if I plug that into this power socket here, and then hopefully it'll maneuver around to plug in over here, but it does only just, providing it sits on top of the multi-face. Hopefully that won't break the multi-face or cause any issues there. Yeah, let's hope so. And then plug that into the power. Oh, first of all, I'll need the SD card, won't I? I'll grab the SD card. This should be interesting. Hello to Ginger Hippie Gaming. We're doing something weird here. I'm plugging in extra hardware live on air. And it's never been tested. This is going to be fun. Where's the power supply? There it is. Okay, so if I plug this into the power, hopefully everything doesn't die off horribly. Flash floppy. Okay, it's called a flash floppy. And it's empty. And it's got a little display in it, and it seems to be working. Thus, you can only plug it into the second drive slot on the 6128. Possibly. I don't know, Ginger Hippie. It's calling itself Flash Floppy. Let's turn this back on. Right, press play then any key. Unknown command. Okay, so that's interesting. Let's disconnect that. It doesn't know what it is. It doesn't know what the floppy drive is. So, in that case, I need to plug back in this other thing. I need to plug the DGI1 back, the FD1 even, not DGI. Okay, where's the connector on the back of the Oh my goodness, what kind of day am I having? A weird day, that's for sure. Right, let's see if I can plug this back in. It's a good thing you can't see what I'm doing, because this is an absolute nightmare. I can't see what I'm doing. Plug in, man, come on. Seriously? Wow. Oh my goodness, it does not want to do this. There, it's like trying to do it blind because it's right at the back. Okay, so that's in now. Floppy drive on. always turn the floppy drive on first. Otherwise the 464 and any hardware swapped 464s thinking the 6128s won't see it. Turn this on. Drive A is there. Drive B is over there. Right, it thinks it needs a disk. Okay, let's see what happens with this. I don't actually know what's going to happen. So, bring the menu up. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Error 31. It can't load anything that's on this disk. I don't think... Oh, of course it's not formatted right, is it? No, it has no idea. But let's see what happens. If I go to drive B... Disk missing. So it doesn't know where it is. Interesting. Drive A. But it can see what's in the... Yeah, it can see what's in the main drive. So that's not plugged into the right place, or it doesn't know what's on the disk. However, I bet I can still use the multiface. Yeah, multiface just works. Okay. Return. So, it looks like I'm going to have to work on that and find out what it is and what it does. So that's interesting, but alright. In that case, we should be okay to try some other stuff. So if I just... Right, we're going to turn everything off again. And reattach the drive here to the flopper. So Patrick says better disconnect it quickly. Chances are that if this was going to break, it would have broken immediately. Modern hardware is a little bit more forgiving of doing silly things with it. So take that back out. Although that actually is a lot longer than what I've been using. Perhaps I'll leave it plugged in. Unconnect this. It was certainly getting power from the printer port. I wonder if you could print to it. That would be very interesting. If I could print to it as if it's an or read from it as if it's an RS-232 interface. Is that how this is working? That would be interesting. I'm going to look into that. That has a lot of potential. So guys, I'm just going to now quickly move some stuff around and see how this goes. Disconnect that because that's the power cable that came with that one. Reattach this and we'll get back to seeing what we can do. Perhaps we'll play Lemmings, or perhaps we'll play the other games. Yeah, wasn't afraid of the interface, more afraid of your 464. We'd have seen a spike. If it was going to do something, it would have done it almost certainly straight away. So the floppy emulator is running again. Trying to find out what it is, but no one would have. That's a big issue with the community right now. A lot of people are talking, but no one's answering questions, and it's sad. It really is. Right, so let's have a look. We'll start with Doors of Doom. Let's start with Doors of Doom. Okay, let's load up Doors of Doom. So we're having a look through all of these. Store V2 now. Go back. I always press the wrong button at the start. So we need games. Where is my games? Oh my goodness, my hip is killing me. Games. And we need arcade games. And I need to go to D for Doors. So we're going to go for Doors of Doom. Oh, come on. How many of them are there? Wow, my goodness. Doors of Doom. Okay, I'm going to have to take this top off. For anyone who complains if they come in later saying I didn't have a poppy on during the stream on the 11th, I did. It was on the jacket that I've just taken off. Okay. Oh. My goodness, it's warm in here. And getting humid as well. It's almost to the point where I could, if I wanted to survive, I'd have to breathe water. Which, by the way, our new co-host would probably be fine with. Although, actually, no, he doesn't breathe water either, but he'd probably be okay if I ended up having to. So, I'm just going to, before we start and before we jump in, I just want to introduce you guys to a little friend of mine. Where is my button? No. Where's the button for changing? Oh, come on. There it is. Guys, that's... What's wrong with me tonight, apart from everything? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry, Ed, but people don't know what you're saying, you know? People don't understand. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm not sure they do. Yeah. So anyway, Ed's going to be popping in from now on because he heard you last time. Last week, was it? Yes, when people were saying that the the place looked like it was the broom cupboard from the BBC. But, you know, here he is. He's come to see you and say hi. Yeah, I know. I understand. But I'm not sure they've learnt your language yet. So, Ed's going to wander off and write an English to Ed dictionary while we play a game. And perhaps he'll be back later on. Guys... He's going to be popping in from now on. Let's put it that way, because I spent 15 quid on him. What am I like? Okay, drive me. Let's go for it. What if we... Oh, I entertain myself. What can I say? Run doors. So, load game or scenery designer? Game. We don't own infinite energy. Why would we want infinite energy? What's the point in the game? So we're loading the game, and Doors of Doom is the first one that was on that. Wow, that's loud. Right, we're going to need a joystick. Where did I put my joystick? I haven't got the power supply for my joystick here, have I? Oh, this is going well. Right, we have to use the old cheetah bug if I can find it. This is what happens whenever I end up having to spend the day dealing with injuries and pain. I mess up on the preparation for the show. So, I don't know where the I had the joystick when I was on Mickey and Janie's Twitch channel. I don't know where it is. Aha! Everything's gone wrong tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm usually moderately more professional than this. After all, the mighty Ed the Duck wouldn't come and join anyone, would they? You have to be a pro for him to turn up and quack at you. So, here we go. Give me the damn joystick, you pile of wires. Oh my goodness. Right. I finally got it here. Logan Clary says he speaks a little bit of Ed. Gronk it up. Yes, Ed did say gronk it up. He's been watching the Monday Club because he thought it was the Brum Cupboard. Oh my goodness. Does that mean on the Monday Club I'm now the Brum Cupboard monkey? That would be interesting. Right, I've got the joystick now. The basic idea of this game is you are totally not Roland honest. You are Roland, basically. And you've got to pick up all the pieces of a door. Sounds easy enough, doesn't it? But it's not. So we're starting level 1. So pretty much everything on this weird planet that you're on will kill you. So we have to avoid the water, the enemies, the plants, and everything else. Which means I should not be up here. Also, everything will drain your energy. So you've got to be careful. Drop down a bit. Dropping down from afar, that can cause problems too. But you can attack the enemies, so that's good. And the enemies I always thought when I was a kid looked like purple alien flying burgers. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but we're going to try and keep away from them. Yeah, now I'm walking through the wildlife and it's killing me. That is lovely. We've got to find the pieces of door. I can't remember whether they're randomly placed or not, but we're going to try and find them. So, cups of tea regenerate you because Roland is British. And that's how we roll. Thankfully you can't. There's a piece of door, so we're going to grab that. And try and get over here. Everything is now hurting us because we've found parts of the door, and that's not good. From their point of view, it's not good. I love this game. I've loved it since I was a kid and I played it. And I was on my second Amstrad, as I mentioned earlier. Always enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure the door's randomly generated. Patrick says, are you sure this isn't an all-over-the-house game? I know, we could just swap Roland for Tesrin, couldn't we? Although Tesrin wouldn't find the door, she'd find the tea and then find another cup of tea and see how she went from there. So, her response would be, what's this? Something about a door? Okay, so we need to get past all of this stuff. Oh, get out the way, horrible people trying to... Oh, I love this game. It's completely ridiculous. Try again. So let's go the right again, because now we know that there were two pieces of door next to that water. Not that bit of water, the next bit. And we'll see whether they're still there. If they're in the same place, then it's not randomly generated. The energy tea is certainly randomly generated, because that wasn't there before. We're going to see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's random every time. Because that is, yeah, that tea wasn't there before. And the door pieces aren't there. So the position of the door pieces is random. Although one has turned up in the same place. Which tells me if you played this enough, you would probably be able to work out where all of the pieces are likely to be. Which is good. I mean, that practice makes perfect, I suppose. Anyway, let's keep going and see how far we get. Because we got two pieces last time. I need a cup of tea. Give me a cup of tea. Yes. Yes, we have tea. We also apparently have the ability to float. Do we? How do I do that again? I can't remember. I can't remember how to set off the floats. Oh well. Well, we'll keep going and see what happens. Get the tea, get the tea, get the tea, man, get the tea. But yeah, I love this game. It's ridiculous and fun. And we'll see how it goes. So we've got one piece of door, and none of the others have turned up. Let me keep going. Why has he got an E on the back of his jacket? I don't know. Okay, we have a shield now, apparently. Ah, right, you push down, and it will set off the ability that you've picked up. In this case, it's a shield to prevent all of these aliens from being able to kill us. That's good news. It won't save us from everything, though, which is unfortunate. Just the aliens, yeah. Yeah, we're about to lose the shield. So jump over the skull and... Oh! We only got one that time, my goodness. Guys, play this game. It's fun. It's a little slow, but it's a decent game. It's an old one from Gem Software. They were very good at making Amsoft stuff. They were good. I like them. Oh my goodness, this is so sour. It's really sour. Oh my goodness. One more try. So this time, we're going to go left and see if we do any better. Patrick says, convert Roland Goes Rescuing into an all-over-the-house game. Instead of Roland, have Tesrin. Instead of presents, have cups of tea. That sounds like a good project, actually. Florence Cronking Gale, says Logan. Oh, there's a bit of door. Let's grab the piece of door. You know what? Yeah. Instead of Roland Goes Rescuing 2 for the Christmas game, we're going to have Tesrin. For an all-over-the-house game. Tesrin Eloise Rhododendron Stepford Brown, which is her full name, because of course it is. she's going to have to assist Santa in the rescuing of presents. And her reward is that he will bring the tea back, because that's also been stolen. That's her excuse, and she can find some cups of tea during the game, which is how she'll get her energy back, and that will help. So yeah, we'll do something like that. You've got to find the presents. Okay, so paralyze. That's an interesting one. I'm gonna grab the tea. All the enemies are now unable to move while we get past. Ah, there's another piece of door. I think we need about 8. We are not going to win, are we? Because I'm already dying off horribly. What's this one? Float. Oh, great. So they all float now to the top of the screen. Get out the way, Roland. What are you doing? How about Santa is holding a tea stock hostage and won't return it until she helps him get the present? Yes, and the reason that Tezrin has to do this is because she is magic, and therefore is the only person who can help. That sounds like a plan. I like that idea. That sounds like a good plan. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Give us the tea! Give us the tea! Oh, we're stuck at the top of the screen. Give us the tea, man! Yes. Oh, Roland, man, what are you doing to us? You're gonna get screwed. Yeah. Ah, get the tea! Get the tea! Get the tea! Come on! Get the tea! Roland, man, get away from the. Hey, what you like? Wow, I'm going so northern there. See, this brings out the northern in me, because it's such a frustrating game at times. Right, Roland has got hardly any energy left, despite the fact he's just drank 2 cups of tea in a row. How much tea does this guy need? I know he's British, but come on. This is just taking the piss. He's getting hardly any energy back from drinking tea. Oh, we got 3 pieces. Guys, you have to play this game. It's ridiculous. Patrick, I like the idea there, yes. Just move the little camera out of the way. So, we now have to find Kabbalah. I've got to scroll through all of this. Okay, no. Come on, give him. Ah, there. Come on, come back, yes. So, where are we? We need Q for Kabbalah. Or Quabalar, as I pronounced it when I was a kid, because I had no idea what it was. Quadrant. Quack. Kabbalah. Right, here we go. I was reading all of the house in the way. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Okay, this game is insane. I'm going to grab the instructions from that compilation and read out what this says for Kabbalah. Graphically, it's wonderful. And another one from Gem Software, who made some amazing games. So, here's the instructions. What does this say? Kabbalah is an exciting 3-dimensional arcade adventure game where you play the part of an aspiring acolyte seeking union with the Godhead. Kabbalah is the ancient Hebrew esoteric doctrine showing how this union can be achieved. Now you too can join the Seekers of Truth in their quest. The Kabbalistic system is based on the Sefer Yetzirah, or Tree of Life. I've probably mispronounced all of that, but there we are. The diagram of the Tree of Life shown opposite represents the whole of creation. Okay, I don't know if we need that or not. In the beginning, the Godhead, Kether, split into 2 spheres of light, Chokmah and Bina. I am almost certainly mispronouncing that. Representing male and female. These 2 spheres then split again, forming more spheres, and so on. The Kabbalist believes that by traversing backwards along the paths of the Tree of Life, it is possible to once again become one with the Godhead. One method for doing this, known as pathworking, is where the acolyte sends out his spirit to walk the pathways of the tree. Okay. In pathworking, the acolyte determines which path he is on by the use of objects. Each pathway has certain objects corresponding to it. In this game... Oh, thankfully we're getting to the game now. In this game, your route along the tree has been preordained by one of the higher beings, and each path contains only one object. This is so that you may grow to godhead in the wisest way possible. Of course, for everything that exists, there is an opposite. The Tree of Life is no exception. Its opposite is called the Kipluthen. Okay, the Kliptopf. Walking the paths of the Kliptopf are negative beings or demons. The negative tree occupies the same interdimensional location as the positive tree. Well, isn't that wonderful? How do you know which one you're on? Coming into contact with these negative beings will drain your psychic energy, so remember, to attain godhead you must travel all the paths, passing through all 10 spheres on your way. Right, okay, that sounds wonderful. The game of Kabbalah can be played at one of 3 difficulty levels. The levels of play determine how fast your energy is drained by the nasties and how intelligent the demons are. Level 1 is not too hard and should be used first. For more of a challenge, try level 2. Level 3 is the hardest of all. As such, your chances of achieving enlightenment are very slim, but not impossible. All objects are hidden from view, behind pieces of scenery or within buildings. To pass through the door of a building, you first have to collect the right key, which must then be selected for use. You get an object merely by touching it. To prove that you are worthy, you must collect 2 keys and a snorkel. What? Sorry, but this is the first time I've ever heard of a path to enlightenment requiring a snorkel. I'm not sure that's in the original text, you know. I'd have to have a look, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay, you have to get 2 keys and a snorkel before reaching the first sphere of Malkuth. Which one's Malkuth? Oh, Malkuth's at the bottom of this tree. Okay. These objects will stay with you throughout your search for enlightenment. What does a snorkel let you do? Well, it lets you go under water. Right, okay, so that's a big clue as to where we need to go. To attain the next sphere, all objects on paths leading to that sphere must be collected, see diagram. Thus, to move to Yesod, only 1 object is needed. To move to Hod, 2 further objects are required. Okay. Oh, this seems remarkably complicated, doesn't it, guys? What do you think? Guys, what do you think of this? This seems a bit odd to me. Once you've travelled all paths to the next sphere, collecting all the objects on your way, you must place them on the altar in the centre of the pyramid. Only then you can go on to the next sphere. You control the gameplay by means of a joystick and or the keyboard. Excellent. So I can jump by pressing the fire button, scroll the scenery with the keyboard, select an object with an up and down cursor keys. Okay, let's try this. So I can move with the joystick and select things with the cursors. That sounds good. Okay, cat. That's drive A. Yeah. We don't want drive A. Drive B. Guys, did you get any of what I just read? Because that was, like, weird to me. Right, run Kabbalah. Kabbalah, even. Here we go. It's actually quite an interesting game. Didn't I already run this? I'm sure I did. Amsoft presents Kabbalah. Looks really cool. And then it crashes. So I did run it. That's why it doesn't work. Okay. Right. So that doesn't work. We'll have to play that another time. So I read all of that for nothing. Because we're not going to get to play it. Right, okay. We'll have to play it another... Tell you what, I'll do a GameHammer review on it. That can be this week's GameHammer, because I haven't written the script yet, even though it's due tomorrow. Oh dear. So, what was the next one? Roland in Time. Here we go. Okay, where's Roland? Come on. Rolling Thunder. Wow, that stuff is really... My goodness. It's really sour and stuff. Wow. Good thing I have some of the old hokey cokey here. Wow. I have never come across a sweet that was too sour for me yet, Patrick. However, that one came close. Wow, that was intense. Wow. Oh my goodness. Using a green screen? Not today. When I first played this, I probably was. In fact, I certainly was. When I first played this, I certainly was using a green screen. And you know what? The first time I saw a colour screen Amstrad, I was amazed. There goes the joystick on the floor. Can you tell what the inspiration for this game was? Wow. How they didn't get sued, I don't know. But we're going in. Can I use the keyboard for this? You didn't think Tesco would do something? Oh, no, a lot of people love sours these days. Where's the controls for rolling in time? Left is Q, right is W. Jump is space. That's all we need. Okay. Here we go. Patrick, I'm surprised that they didn't sue either. How good is this? Again, Gem Software, so good. So, this is a basic, essentially it's a rolling time clone. You're having to pick up all of the pieces, like the cogs and stuff, to repair your Amstrad's TARDIS. Because it's totally a TARDIS. And all of it's about timing. You have to get the timing right. Otherwise you can't do this game. Simple as that. Boink, boink. And over. And I've done the timing wrong, so I'm dead. If you fall too far, you die. If you hit an enemy, you die. If you hit an obstacle that's coded as an enemy, you die. It's a very difficult game to play. And also, I don't know what that monkey up there is doing, but I'm pretty sure he shouldn't be. Why have I jumped over there? I don't need to be over there. I need to be further up. Oh my goodness, I am dying off from the sweeties. Wow. Oh, they were intense. Oh my goodness, they were so intense. Alright, let's go further up, right to the top. Yeah, you can't... It's a good thing that we have a fair amount of lives. Because I'm not very good at the game. Even though I've been playing it since 1985, I am still not very good at it. But yeah, the first time I saw any Amstrad game in colour, when we got the colour screen, I was amazed. Because this machine, all I'd seen it in is monochrome green. And then I saw the colours and it was like, wow, it's intense, it's bright, it looks fantastic. And I've been in love with the colours ever since. So I'm just going to leave that first one, we'll come back to it later. Let's see how far we get. I bet Sypho could finish this, but I know I can't. Oh no! Oh, no, 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 no. So guys, what do you think of the Amstrad games so far? I think they've been quite good. Amsoft got a bad reputation for churning out crap. But I think it's, to a major extent, it's actually not warranted. Because there's a lot of good stuff, especially the early stuff, when they were making sure that they had a strong library. That I think they did really well. Wondering I'll go, and as I go, I love to say my knapsack on my back. Oh, I cannot sing, it's very, very true. When I was on the Mikey and Janie show the other day, I found out that Mikey does a karaoke, and if you donate a certain amount of points that you get on Twitch, then he'll sing a karaoke. a song of your choice. I've got an idea that in order to do a similar thing on my show, if you donate a certain amount of Twitch points, then I won't sing the song of your choice. I'm sure it'll be more of an earner. That is, of course, a joke. I do not sing on the show unless I forget myself, because I can't sing. Press spacebar. We're going to have another try, because I wasn't very good at that, was I? Let's see how I get on. Boing. So here we go, anyway. I've got to work out the timing right for the bat thing, so that it goes over just after or just before you're about to jump, and that way you've got a chance. Isn't that right, Ed? Ed's quite happy now. Oh no! If I turn this, you might be able to see Ed. Hello? I do like Ed the Duck, he's cool. Okay, I'm not sure about getting that one further up though, but there we go. Right. What's that, Ed? Ed suggests that I use this green barrier further up, the platform even, that this bird here is guarding, to try and jump over and see if I can get up that way. My goodness, I think Ed might have... No, he doesn't. Oh, Ed! Ed, it didn't work. He says, well, I can't blame him because he's never played the game before. Guys, this is what you're in for now. This is what you're in for now that he's here. He's a terror. He's been living in my sink all day, you know. Apparently, he took to it like a duck to water. Oh my, what am I saying? And let's face it, if the BBC didn't sue the Amstrad over Doctor Who's tune, then hopefully they won't sue me over having Ed the Duck visit for a while. Oh dear. Right, so I don't know how to get that one up there, but perhaps we can get this this one here. Does the Tyrannosaurus go right to the edge? No, it doesn't. So if I grab that and stand here, it can't get me. I mean, I can't do anything, but it can't get me. Good thing there's no time limit. Right, let's see if we can get out of here. Right, we've got to be careful and get further up. Right, I think I've got the hang of it. What am I doing with my life? Logan Clary says, Ed the Duck is your favourite locomotive and mallard. Is it? He says, no, it's a gronk. I may have mistranslated. Did I mistranslate? Did you get that? He says it is a mallard. And yeah, apparently he says they're named after his uncle. So there you go. Apparently mallards are named after his uncle, Uncle Mallard. When ducks go to court, they have to say, yes, Mallard. I'm here all week, whether you want me to be or not. Guys, I was in two minds about whether I would do tonight's show because I'm in so much pain and I'm on loads of painkillers for it. Because my hip is killing me. Basically, have you ever seen, was it The Dark Knight Rises, the third of the Christopher Nolan Batman films, where the doctor says that he's seen worse cartilage, but that's only because Batman has no cartilage? That's pretty much how I feel right now. Yeah, Ed's right. Yeah. Apparently, we have to do pixel perfect jumping on this game. So now that we know that, we might be able to get on further. So, can I jump further up here? Okay, this looks awful. I'm sorry, guys, but this looks awful. What were they thinking? Green on green? This is the colour scheme of nutcases. Who in their right mind drew this? Oh! Oh my goodness. Ed, do you want to go? Apparently he's going away for a bit. Okay, you go and sit over there then. So, guys, Roland in Time is a fantastic game. If you try it, it's great. It's like a Jet Set Willy clone, basically. Only it's set over multiple time zones, so there's a huge amount of levels and a huge amount of screens. We're going to have one more try. And we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, 1984 this came out. It's not a launch title, but it's close. It came within the first few months of the CPC launching, and it's actually good. I like it. I don't believe it was part of the 12 pack. Was it part of the 12 pack? Yeah, I think it was part of the 12 pack, wasn't it? Or was it Roland in Space that was part of the 12 pack? I honestly can't remember. It might. No, I'm pretty sure it was. Was it Roland in? I can't remember. Time or Space? Which one was in the 12 pack? I think it's Time rather than Space. Although one of my friends did have Space. Caves and Ropes were in the 12. I knew there were Roland games in it. Yes. So this came in the Dixon's pack that I got, but not in the 12 pack. That's interesting. Oh, we've lost it. Right, we're going to leave that one over there for the moment because I'm not sure we can get it from here. Time and Space came in the 6128 bundle. Right, which explains what one of those is. Yeah, the package that this we would have been playing this from. So that's interesting. So, so I got this in the Dixon's pack that I got, which wasn't the 12 pack. And actually, I really enjoy it. It's a fun game. I'm standing in the wrong place, aren't I? Drop back down and... There we go. Right, so we're getting somewhere now. Ed's gone to sleep for the moment, so we'll leave him to it. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of duck puns from now on, let's put it that way. Oh no, we got hit. Oh. By a very small... Who's been shrinking dinosaurs and then... Or have they been making people and penguins huge? I don't know. Right, we have to basically stand right on the edge of this platform to the point where my feet essentially aren't on it, but thanks for the fact that I am working on a hitbox, we're okay. So we go through there and then over to here and then go up. And now we're into this awful, awful room. This kind of green on green should not be allowed in games because it's horrible and it smells. So we got that. And died. Oh well. And now we can't go back down because of course we can't. Let's see if we can go... No, we can't go up there. So if I stand here, I die because I hit the stuff. Sorry. Right, okay. This is the kind of level I would design for a game to upset Novabug. Oh man, that game was so much fun. Whoa! Oh, I hit the birdie! No! Let's see how far we've only got 2 lives left. Can I jump out the way of this bird? Yes. Oops, no! Right, so right on the edge. And wait for it to go past. Nope, can't do it. I don't think we can jump. Nope, we can't jump from here. Okay. Can't jump at all from there. There we did. Oh, right. Okay. This is a game of trial and error. Very much a game of trial and error. But it makes you want to play it again. It's got that factor. So we have to wait for it to go past. Yeah. Oh, I don't think you can do that from that side. I think that's the one where you have to do it from another side. We're going to have one more go. But we're not going to start on that zone. Because we can do another one. Let's go for 3. So, now we're on Nyorl's Dragon Boat. Who's Nyorl? I don't know him. Or is it Nyorl? Nyorl's, yeah, it would be Nyorl's Dragon Boat. Where's the bird go? It just disappears. Oh, it hits the sun and explodes. Okay. Right, so if we jump up to here, and then wait, and while it goes over, jump up, then we will die when we fall down because you die when you fall too far. Okay, so we need to know that. We need that. That's knowledge that we need. Hello to James Pets. How are you doing? So we're about to. Oh my goodness, that was close. Whoops. Right, this is really hard. Yes, yeah, you did miss the beginning. Sorry, we start at 9. Whoa! Oh no, I shouldn't have jumped there. That was wrong of me. Right, so oh great. So right, okay. That's worth knowing. And we're up. Okay, so we've got to be very careful because there's an axe flying across there. I think it's an axe. Hope all's well and so we like it's. I can't complain too much. Let's put it that way. People have it worse than I do. So in pain but getting by. That's the best I can put it at the moment. No, don't do it like that. You're being horrible to me, Roland. Don't be horrible to me. Right, land. And no, don't walk forward. Just jump. We're in Valhalla. Isn't it supposed to be nicer in Valhalla? No, it's not. It's meant to be perpetual preparing for war, isn't it? Valhalla's where you prep to fight the final battle. There, we got over it. Right, okay. So now we need to jump up there without hitting that shield. Right. I have a feeling if I walk forward... Yep, I'm going to fall in. Guys, that's Roland in Time. I love Roland in Time. It's a great game. So what was the other one on this set? So we've done Kabbalah, we've done Doors of Doom, we've done Roland in Time. Shape and Sound. I don't know what that's going to be, but I doubt it's on this set of games. So Chuba-Ruba. Okay, let's try that. Chuba-Ruba. Let's load it up on the machine of Destiny. I'm going to have to go through I'm going the wrong way. Go back to the start. Come on. Let me get to the thing so I can find T for tube. A, B, C, D, F, G, N, P, Q, R, S, T. T. So tube. T for tube. No. Turrican. Turbo something. Come on, where's Chuba-Ruba? Tron? No. Tube. Chuba-Ruba. Whatever this is, we're going to find out. James Pett says, this chap is very bouncy, he needs to kill. Yes, he is. He's Roland. He's a mascot. So, like Mario, he has problems. Right, this one is Chuba-Ruba. Let's see how it's spelt on this, because it was spelt differently on the menu, wasn't it? Are we getting this? Yes. Okay, this is School Days. I'm almost certain this is going to be a clone of School Days. No, we don't want infinite energy. We just need to see this. Are those the bouncy graphics that they were mentioning in the inlay? Okay, apparently Ace Man was only able to collect £10. This is going to be a very odd one, isn't it? Okay, here we go. James says, I think I just saw a meteor from my show. My goodness. Press enter to play. Use joystick keys Z and X left and right. P and L go up and down. The @ symbol fires the gun. Okay. Okay. Well, this is not what I've got a what? I've got a jetpack. I found a pound. This is not what I expected at all. Oh, I can shoot the enemies. Right. Okay, we're going to do this better now. Although I don't have much energy. So now we've got... This is insane. What is going on here? I've got £1.08. What? Oh, it's 80s money. That's not a £5. That's a 5 pence. Oh, please tell me I can shoot the unnaturally small child. Yes! We're playing a game where you can shoot babies. There's an Amstrad CPC game where you can shoot babies. I love it. This is not what I expected it to be, but I like it. Right, let's try this again. Fire. Why is this house infested with levitating octopuses? It's a school. This is meant to be a school. This is where this kid goes to school, and apparently he doesn't take his school seriously. And to be honest with you, I can't blame him because it's mental. There's an alien. There's an angel firing rockets at him. How? What? What the hell? Can I get up here? I've got it. I've just got a jetpack because. Okay, this isn't me pretending to be bad at the game. This is just how bad the game is. Using the jetpack reduces your energy. Firing reduces your energy. Everything reduces your energy. And when your energy hits 0, you run to the middle of the screen and lie down. Also, Kilroy appears to be here on a lot of screens. We need to play this one more time. Who invented this game? This is just insane. I didn't even touch the guy. What happened there? Oh, and also the enemies reappear once you've gone through. Right, so Coke gets your energy back, which makes sense. I'm turning the music off because it's terrible. Although I'm pretty sure whoever... What just happened? There are babies on the ceiling like in Train Spotting. What is going... What the hell? What is this? Where? Oh, I must have jumped out a window. And did I just come out of a toilet? Yes, I came out of a toilet into a room where I can't get away because a baby is going to kill me. And then I don't... What the hell is going on in this game? What the hell is this? Oh my goodness! What is this game? This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I think if I went to this school, I'd be mental. Press enter. Oh my goodness. Right, we're gonna have to turn the music off because it's awful. That is from Advanced Software Promotions Limited. I don't even know who they are. Are the bombs shooting balls? This game makes no sense. An angel is dropping bombs, and the bombs are shooting at me. I can't get past this guy. And then I exploded. You explode in a particle fountain as if Thanos has snapped his fingers. And all of the enemies seem to be able to just fire at you. And none of them are hitting me, but I'm losing energy trying to shoot. Oh, come on, I killed him. There. Right, this is a weird game. This game is insane. Yeah, you run to the middle of the screen and die. Yeah, collision detection is not this game's strong point. Neither is reality or common sense. What are those things supposed to be with the smiley faces and the line? This game is insane. I'm going to have to come and play it again. This is just... wow. Okay, what was the final one? The prize. Okay, I'm going to see if it's in T, but I think it's probably not. It might be in P. I'll have a look. Although, it could be in T, who knows. Let's have a look and see what's in here. So, I'm just scrolling through all of the stuff. Okay, time something. Okay. Is TF Thanatos? Nope, it's not there, so it must be in P. I've just got to scroll through this. Sorry guys, takes a bit of time. Task Force. Tapper. Oh my goodness, root beer tapper. That's an old one, isn't it? Right, so we'll have one. No. Connect. And what we got? So we need P and OP. Let's see whether we can find the prize. Come on, scroll through. Okay, we're nearly there. Was that Porky's? No way. No, it is. It's Porky's. Predator. Prehistoric. Oh, we've got to play Prehistoric after this. Prize. Okay, right, let's see what this is. I've never played this one either. Tubaruba and the Prize are the ones that I wanted to get this collection for. Rum Pizza, what? Prize? That's the one we want. Rum Pizza, that would be interesting. So this one is, you're in charge of a spaceship. Okay. Amsoft presents The Prize. Copyright Amstrad Consumer Electronics PLC. Written by S.D. Steele. Designed by B. Rutherford. B. Rutherford. That makes, that rings a bell. What else has Rutherford done? Aside from the famous scattering experiment that proved that atoms did not adhere to the plum pudding model, but instead adhered to the new idea of atomic theory. Okay, so we're straight into the game. We don't have a title screen. It doesn't look like we're losing time though, so that's good news. So what's the controls? Now use the cursor keys for 8 directional movement, and the tab key to fire. Our joystick option is available. We'll use joystick. So, yay! Yeah. Oh, we're running out of laser bolts though. So, atom-sized plum puddings are too small to... I don't know, it depends how big you are at the time, doesn't it? Yeah, we got everyone. What on earth? The graphics are actually quite surprisingly inventive. And they're working out quite nicely for us because they... Oh, I didn't time that well. This is an interesting, colourful game. It's showing off what the Amstrad can do. I like it. Whoa, so enemies change depending on when you appear on the screen. Oh, come on, I didn't need to fall into them. I'm assuming it's a force field. I like how it gives you a bit of a pause to get your breath before it goes on. This is cool. What the? I like the graphics. They're interesting. Right, we need to try that again. Whoa, come on! That was immediate. I don't like that, so we're gonna go... just shoot me. Yeah, just shoot me when I turn up on the screen. Why don't you? That's fair. That's really fair. Yeah. So... Oh, come on! How was I supposed to dodge that? They were gonna kill me regardless. Horrible, horrible cheating horribleness. Well, that didn't work. I was trying to go around it. Okay. I think we might try the cursor keys and tab. See whether this works out. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, that's... What does that do? What's a 4 do? Nothing. On level 4, you're confronted with a special screen. And... Okay, well that can't be it. So, code's found... Do I press 4? What do I do with it? Apparently we haven't found a code. That's just a 4. I don't understand. Is that 4 level 4? Who knows? Oh, don't drive into the things. What are you doing? Right, we're going back to joystick. Let's try this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so you could randomly just get hurt and die, just like straight away. That's lovely. That is a great game. That's wonderful. Why is that person here? Did we pick them up? Have I collected them? Is that what happened there? I don't know. Oh, again, I just drove into the guy. Right, let's go round him and down, yes. So, do I come at this from above? Is that how this works? Did I get the guy? Isn't this how we... No, we just... I'm going to ignore that, right. Try not to drive into that. Round it. Across. Whoa! My goodness, this is harsh. Codes found seems like it might be relevant to the 4. Yeah, I thought it would be, but I couldn't pick it up. So I don't know what to do with it. 4B. Surely we have to pick these things up. Or do we have to pick them up in order? Oh! Shoot, shoot, shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Get them. Yes, so we can go down here now. Again, we can't... I'll tell you what we've got. One of the features... The plant will allow you to take as many as 75 on any one time. On level 4, you're confronted with a special screen and you have to discover the secret of the maze. Okay. Right. To progress to the next level, you must collect the code pods in numerical order. Code B is the transporter base. So, we have to get to this. But we have to collect all the codes in numerical order first. So 4 will be the 4th one that we have to pick up. Right, I get it now. I think I understand what we need to do. We need to avoid all of these horrible, horrible monsters and find the codes in numerical order. So we know where number 4 is. And it hasn't changed position since we last played. So it sounds as if it's not randomly generated the way that Doors of Doom is. So we might have a chance if we learn the layout, because the layout hasn't changed. This is the number of monsters and the type of monsters on each screen have changed, but the layout isn't. So we have a chance here. Oh, come on, I got through there, you horrible machine. You're cheating like a cheaty cheater from Cheatsville. And yes, that is a thing. Right, we got through. And we have to wait for the force field. Going down. So let's see. Can we find the first code? If we know where 4 is, we know where B is. Can we find 1? Okay, this is interesting. No, that's not what I wanted to do. So let me use the keys for this. No, don't move the keys like that. So if I down and down. No, I should have kept going. Oh, I almost did it there. Oh, guys, I love that. This was worth the wait. I've been wondering what this game was on this collection for ages. Seen it on eBay. This is worth the wait. Thank you so much, Patrick. Sir Patrick Furlong sent the disc collection of this over today. Doors of Doom, Kabbalah, Roland in Time, Chubaruba, and The Prize. We have had an interesting night. Let's put it that way. Right, shall we get past this guy? No, he's not going to... There, we got him. Right, let's go down this way this time, just to see something different. So we're down here now, which is not where we need to be, but never mind. Whoa! Oh! Oh my goodness, we have... yeah, that's just going to keep coming up, isn't it? Oh, don't run too fast, you silly bugger. Right, let's go down here. So this is about where we were. So the maze isn't that big for this level. There's just a lot of possibly obnoxious enemies. There, got him. Right, so it's all about the timing, and he's not going right to the edge, so we can come down here. Oh, don't shoot me like that. We keep going down here. I have a feeling if you drew out this level on a map, you would be able to work it out pretty quick. Don't go so quick. No, don't. Oh, oh my god. One more try, guys. One more try. I need to know. Right, 4 should be... We should know where 4 is. It shouldn't be too hard to find. I shouldn't have stopped there. Go down here, across here, and down. And there is 4. So, they're always in the same place. From what I can tell, they're always in the same place. That means that if you learn the layout, you should be able to play the game fairly well and learn from it. It's not trial and error. It's learn as you go. So that's good. Which means that I think we could have a fun time with this and see how quickly you could finish it. There's the transporter. So yeah, everything's in the same place each time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we could definitely have a good time on this. I think this is one we're going to have to come back to. Although not next week because we're starting programming our own game. So, let's go to the final one I want to do today. Which is prehistoric. I think this is the right one. 1980s games, you had to read the manual, says Jane. Yeah, you did. Run disc. Is this prehistoric? This is not prehistoric, is it? Yes! Prehistoric! Prehistoric Island. Oh. This is not the one I thought it was. What is this? I don't know what this is. James Pett says, what language will we be using? It's a custom engine called Arcade Game Developer. It should take all of the coding out of it and allow us to set certain parameters. Well, not all of the coding, but a lot of the coding out of it. Basically, the idea is I want to make a game in time for Christmas that anyone can join in and make if they want to. So that'll be interesting. Patrick says, I never read the instructions on 80s games unless that's password protection. Fair enough. That's Prehistoric Island, graphics and code by Raul Ortega. Can you make a Christmas pudding themed game? Yes. That would be interesting. Christmas pudding themed. Yeah, I think we can put. Didn't have the same style as Prehistoric 2, says Patrick. Fair enough. Redefine keys. Redefine keys. 3. Redefine keys. Joystick. Play. Mensaje de Max. State systems importantes. Perdidas. En la half stop. Modulo EPROM con coordinates de retorno. Casa desparecido. Stop. Okay, I don't know what any of that says. So we're going to have to move on because it's in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I speak French, a little bit of German, a little bit of Klingon, a little bit of Japanese, and a little bit of English. Not Spanish. Perhaps I should learn it since a lot of the CPC scene is now in Spain. Like the CPC Amstrad Eterno and CPC RetroDev and things like that. Okay, what's this? Run disk. See what happens. Now, Prehistoric 2, if this is the right one, will run a little slow because this is on a CPC 6128. It's designed mainly for the CPC Plus range. I do not have a CPC Plus. Eventually I will get one, but they keep getting coming up on eBay and I'm getting outbid. So eventually I'll get there, but not today. So we're going to stick with my trusty old big black Amstrad instead of the slightly shorter but longer Amstrad. Patrick says Prehistoric 1 didn't review as well as Prehistoric 2, despite the coder of 1 was the same as the one who did Titus the Fox, which was excellent, and we had a lot of good fun with that when we played it on the show. Right, this might take a while to load because it's enormous. Hopefully it will fit into my 128k. Patrick says, if I find the one the same price as my Plus, I'll let you know. Thank you very much. I've got an eBay search saved for it, and I tried to get one, but, you know, these things happen. Still wish I'd managed to get that prototype for 50 quid. That would have been great. But apparently, who was it? Oh, Zaxxon. The guy did the flopper, the DDI3 and all that. Apparently he bought it. So at least we know it's gone to someone who will treat it well and knows what he's doing with it. Hello to Spartan X, how you doing? He says, Rhino from Batman Group is Spanish too. Yeah, like I say, a lot of the big coders and the big scene is in Spain these days. So perhaps it's time I learned Spanish. Otherwise I'm going to be somewhat left out of the loop, aren't I? When we're doing this show. Is this actually loading anything? I don't know if it's loading or not. I have a feeling it's crashed, so we're going to just stop that. So we're not doing Prehistoric 2 today, which is more of a shame because I would have loved to. Is this the first one? Let's have a look. Run Prehisto. Jeu normal. La bitui. No, we want to play it normal. Jeu normal. Okay, here we go. Titus, Prehistoric 1. Sir Patrick says, it may surprise you to know, Cupboard Monkey, that I've never played Prehistoric 2. You have to play it. It's so good. I haven't. The only time I've played it is on emulator, when I was on the Windows Amstrad Plus emulator, WinApe. So I could see it in all its glory. It looked amazing. CPC version plus enhanced. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, so this is Prehistoric 1. We couldn't load Prehistoric 2. There was some problem. But, oh well. But yeah, the Plus version looks so good. I seriously, it brings out all of the good points of the Plus. Okay, this looks interesting. Up is jump, and fire lets us hit things. Okay. I'm just going to turn that down a bit because it's quite loud. Hit the dinosaur. Okay, so this does not adhere to the correct theories of history, which state very, very clearly that dinosaurs and humans were never together, on the grounds that they're millions of years apart in the evolutionary timeline. Hit the dinosaur with your club. Oh man, I just got hit. Oh, there's a giant egg there. Can I hit it? Can I? Yes! Yes, I can! Haha! Okay, so this guy's a thug, and he's just going to hit everything with a stick. I can get behind that. That is standard cartoon logic. Who's this dude, and can I hit him too? No, I can't. Okay, so it's a little bit slow, isn't it? A little bit slow, a little bit jerky. Oh, I can jump though, so that's okay. Can I jump over the dinosaur? Yes, I can. No, I can't. Okay. Well, we're doing alright so far. Let's climb up here. Oh. Different kind of dinosaur there. Jump up. Jump. Jump. Jump! Why can't I jump? Why can't I jump and hit that guy? What's going on here? This got a score of 60 in Amstrad. Yeah, I can see why. It's nice, it looks great, it shows off the CPC's graphical capabilities very nicely, but it's jerky as hell, and I can't jump and hit this dino. Where? No! Oh my goodness, what is going on? Hit the dinosaur with the stick. Let me hit the... Hit the dinosaur with the stick. Hit the egg. Right, we've got the eggs. Nope, still can't hit the dinosaur. Still can't do it. Is he trying to attack me? He is. He's trying to attack me. Did I get him? Yes. Good. Oh. Am I supposed to jump on him now? What? Right. Okay, I'm up now. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him until he's dead. Come on, for goodness sake. Come on, Rick. Smack him. Smack him about. Come on, you know you want to do it. Right. Do we... Yes! Alright, so I have to stand on him. Okay. All the prehistorical cliches in one game. Yes, and it's fun. Hit the fish! Hit the fish! This is how you fish. Hit it! Hit it! We can't hit it, can we? No, jump off, jump across, jump... No, don't! No, not another one! Oh my goodness. Oh, am I supposed to be collecting food? If you notice, we seem to have a larger food meter now. So I must be having to collect food for like the tribe or something. Am I the only one that's got... Hit it! Plenty of burger meat there. Is that Yogi Bear? Come back! Come back! Get... Yes. Oh, it's a monkey throwing... I thought for a second there a dinosaur was throwing coconuts at me. That would have been interesting. Come on. Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Yes! Come on, Rick. You can do better than that. Smack him! Smack him with the stick. We need more food for the tribe. Hit the monkey! Hit the cheeky monkey! Yes! Cheeky monk. No, don't jump off a cliff! Oh my goodness, you're not exactly showing how mankind was superior, are you here, Rick? Wow. Can I hit this rock with a stick? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. This... I kind of like it and kind of think it's silly. What the hell is that? Okay, I hit a floating man and got an alarm clock, so that makes historical sense. What the hell is this? Is that meant to be a bird? I don't know what it is, but it's ridiculous. Hit the rock, yeah. Now we've got more monkeys. Is that a lollipop? What's going on here? Hit the monkey, hit the cheeky monkey, yes. What is that? It's a set of balloons. This is moronic. But we have got more food for the tribe, so let's... Rick, try and stay in the air so we don't get eaten by piranhas, please. Come on. Stay in the air. Come on, in the air. Come on. Across and across and across, yes. Up, 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 up. Don't ask how he's going up. I'm assuming that's some kind of fart-based propulsion system. Seems only right and proper. I can't hit those rocks and those coconuts, can I? Hit him! Yes. The monkeys count as food. Is that Alf? Am I attacking Alf? I like the design of the things. It's whatever this thing is cute. Yeah, your thoughts are about the same level as mine there, James. What is that? I have no idea what that is, but it's cute. Does it count as food? Does it count as food? I don't know if it does or not. Go back up and across. Come on, Rick. Oh, I stood on a rock. Stood on a spike and... No, we're not starting at the start level 1 again. That's not allowed. No, we're not starting at the start again. That's just cruel. Let's have another try at Prehistoric 2. B and see what comes up. Catalog. Run dot. Okay, so that's just right. User 1. Nothing in there. So this... It says that disk point is 519k with 14k free on a drive that should be about 170k. So I don't know what's going on here, but we're going to try it anyway. Run disk. Let's see what happens. I want to think this works, but I have a horrible feeling that it won't because nothing is happening on the disk emulator at the moment. It's bound to be the protect. Yeah, I think it is, Patrick. But what's going on here? Nothing's changing. Normally when I'm accessing a disk, I get some activity indicator on the drive, but nothing's coming up. Yeah, nothing's happening. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure Ed the Duck doesn't know. I'll just ask him. Ed, can you wake up a second? Come on, wake up. And tell me if you know. Do you know? Do you have any idea, Ed? Are you even with us at the moment? I have a feeling that Ed isn't really awake, but we'll see. Ed says that he doesn't know, but he would like to see it run. Yeah. James Pett says, you have an Ed. Yeah, you guys were saying that this looked like the Brum Cupboard, and apparently if you say it enough, Ed the Duck arrives. Yeah, James, Ed the Duck says he approves. So he's going to wait and see what happens as well. So we're just going to wait here and see whether anything shows up. I have a feeling that it's not going to load, but we'll see what happens. James says hello to you. Ed says hello. It's difficult for me sometimes to work out what he's saying because I'm not 100% on Ed language. Yeah, so, but he's saying hello to everyone. Oh, I do like Ed the Duck, he's cool. Yeah, I think you're right, Ed. I don't think this is going to load. So, yeah, guys, I think this is not working out. So, we're going to have to call it there. Are you going to hang around for a bit, or are you going back to sleep? Oh, Patrick says, why not play Ed the Duck to close things up? Well, are you happy with that, Ed? Apparently, Ed is looking at Patrick. It's going to be alright. We don't have to hurt you to play Ed the Duck where you get hurt. Are you sure? He says he's willing to take the risk so we can play Ed the Duck. Okay. So are you going to go and sit comfortably, or are you hanging around? Yeah, Ed the Duck is going to head off and leave us to play his game, just in case. Okay, Ed's off now. He's going to sit somewhere comfortable and await our progress on this game. So yeah, nothing was moving even with prehistoric, which is interesting. So let's just get through to the end of this and find Ed the Duck game. And then next time we have a GameHammer live, we'll play what was requested, which is Lemmings. But now we're going to play Ed the Duck. Come on, find Ed the Duck. Which is basically Rainbow Islands, if I remember correctly. So we're just... Right, here we are. Where's Ed? Ed the Duck. Here we go. B and... James Pett says, you have a very brave duck. I am sure that he agrees. Don't you agree, Ed? Yeah, he agrees. Lemmings, a game that I've actually played. Okay, it's only 27k for Ed the Duck. Do we want invulnerability? We do not want invulnerability. Do we want infinite lives? We do not want infinite lives. Start on scene 1, because we play games from the start. So I'll put the instructions to those games away. Here we go. We're going to set the controls. We're going to play on keyboard. Redefine the keys, yes. Key for fire will be P. Right, left, down, up. Okay, so we're going to play. Press 0 to play. Here we go. So it's basically Rainbow Islands. Why didn't I jump? Okay, so I don't... Yeah, okay. Right, now I remember. I have to jump and then move left or right. I can't move left and right at the same time as jumping. And that sound effect is the sound of managing to eat a pie in Electro Freddy. Patrick Furlan says, do you remember Ed kept getting mentioned in Amstrad Action because of staff writer Adam Peters? Yes! I loved Amstrad Action and its weird, crazy ideas. They were great. So I'm going to jump and try and snowball that. There's Wilson's hand. Ed does not like Wilson. This is a difficult game. I tell you, it is surprisingly hard at times to play this game. So I've managed to freeze those, but they'll probably unfreeze as I move past. So, yeah, so I'm going to jump and hit the... Yes! How does Ed feel about Jenny, says Patrick. Ed hasn't met Jenny yet. Jenny hasn't really spoken to Ed that much, so I don't think he's properly met her. I have no idea how he feels about her. Ed, how do you feel about Jenny? Apparently, he is willing to tolerate her for the purposes of being on the show. So that's nice. Then they're probably not going to be best of friends, but at least they'll get on. Right, we need to grab that star and drop back down here. Jump past Wilson. Now, this game got a lot of stick at the time because, well, I don't know why. It's not as bad as people made out. I actually kind of liked it when I was a kid. I don't think I gave it as brilliant a write-up as I could have when I did it for GameHammer, but it's not as bad as people made out. Do you think he'll guest star in the Monday Club? I'm sure she'll invite him on and then probably not invite him back if there's any trouble. That's generally how it goes. Jenny is willing to tolerate people as long as they don't get in the way. Oh no, why did I jump into... I saw the fish coming. Why did I do that? Oh... Patrick says, I'm surprised Ed came to the CPC considering how anti-CPC Impulse was. Yeah. But, you know, sometimes commerce has to take the... show the way. And there was a lot of money to be made. So naturally they wanted some of it. Right, let's jump and fire. Yeah, got him. And we're up. Shoot the bear. Shoot the fish. Whoa! What happened there? What happened there? I didn't do that. Okay, we'll try this. Impulse did Neighbours, which never came to the CPC. To be honest with you, Neighbours not coming to the CPC is a blessing. It's a good thing they didn't infect the computer's library with that. Although, didn't it get mentioned that it was potentially coming? I remember reading about the Neighbours game in Amstrad Action. Or was I reading a news report that said that it wasn't going to come? I can't remember which. But I can't say I was too unhappy about it not arriving. Fall, yeah. And jump, and across. Freeze the fish, jump. As long as you're careful, the Ed the Duck game is not all that bad. I kind of enjoyed it at the time. It wasn't as bad as a lot of people made out, and I still kind of like it now. But maybe it's because I like Ed the Duck. There isn't a huge amount of strategy to the game, let's put it that way. For some reason, I always think this is by... Yeah, it is. It's by Zeppelin. Zeppelin Games, who put out Santa's Christmas Capers. So at least we can be thankful that this is not Santa's Christmas Capers. Because, oh my goodness, that would be terrible. Why didn't I not pick up that star? What's going on here? Hey! I picked up that star. I went over it. Why didn't I get the star? That's not right. Come on, we can do this. Jump! Jump! There. Right, we're doing okay so far. Patrick says, I don't recall an item about it not coming. I was sure I read something about Neighbours as a game. Which magazine am I thinking of? I really can't remember. So we've got to start... Oh no, we start from part way up, that's good. I'm sure I remembered. Yeah, that sound is the sound of Electro Freddy eating a pie. I love Electro Freddy. It's a great game. A lot of people remember it fondly, and I think it's one of those classics that doesn't get enough chat these days. But when you mention it, everyone goes, "Oh, I remember that. I liked it." Right, I've just got to wait for the fish to go to the other side, then we'll come up here. Oh, Wilson! Wilson knew what we were doing and was waiting, watching, waiting, wafting. Patrick, how could you not like Electro Freddy? It's a classic. It's an absolute classic. It's a lovely little puzzle game. I adore it. It's great. Right, if I stand here instead, I shouldn't get hit by Wilson. Yeah, so we're okay there. Through the middle. No! We got hit by the flying head thing. Oh, we were doing so well, guys. We were doing so well. Oh, so well, but then in the end, we just didn't quite make it. Well, I've enjoyed that. I hope you guys did too. And that's going to have to be the last game of the evening because we are coming to the end. So let me just push the Amstrad back out of the way so that I can bring my keyboard back up to where it should be. And I will do the button to bring me up onto the screen. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys. I really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. And if you have, do remember to click that like button. It does help. And I really hope you have a great night. It's 5 to 11. I think we've had a lot of fun. Next time we're going to be starting the coding. We're going to have to do a Lemmings special. It was requested. So we're going to have to do that. And Ed the Duck says good night. Take care, guys. I hope you have a great evening. See you tomorrow for a GameHammer. I still don't know what I'm actually doing. It's been one of those weeks where I haven't got anything written. Although, oh, let's do a Metal Slug game. I do enjoy the Metal Slug games. So we'll do a review on one of the Metal Slugs, and we'll see where we go from there. But for tonight, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. Ed has been Ed the Duck. I hope you've enjoyed the show. See you tomorrow for another show. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good night.